Welcome, ladies and gents, to the very first episode of Payday Mods Weekly, a series I hope will extend into the far distant future, and we'll have a new episode uploaded every single weekend showcasing the best and brightest mods and mod creators within our Payday community. We're going to kick off the first episode by explaining some of the prerequisites you're going to need if you want to download the mods featured in this video, and of course I'm going to show you exactly where to go to get them. As you may expect, you're going to have to start by downloading a mod management tool. The link for that will be in the description below, and it is currently in version 1.15, so is a work in progress, but overall I have had no problems with it. Now, if you want a little bit of assistance as far as using this tool, which is overall quite comfortable and simple to use, then I'm going to link you again below in the description to a video by AJ Valentine from Last Bullet Gaming, where he talks you through exactly how to install and uninstall your mods. Now, when you're searching for a mod to download, I'm going to point you in the direction of Last Bullet Gaming. The link again in the description below to their download page. There's a few reasons for this, but I think most predominantly it is the fact they are a Payday-born, community-ran group, which are considerably more likely to respond to any queries than if you get lost on the Nexus. Equally, if you go check out their YouTube channel, you can get responses on almost all their videos. They are consistent and active. Again, if there's some simple queries that you think that I might be able to deal with, I will be just as keen to respond and help you out. So, you are ready to enjoy and download the mods. Let's kick off this series with a duo of world mods. We have the Messy package and the Hollywood Shootout mod, both of which submitted by Auto Gibbon. And I feel like these two mods are intended to go hand in hand. The Messy package has some awesome features, such as making bodies, blood, and bullet holes linger considerably longer, so you're having a more realistic experience. More than that, it turns a fight into a battle, as opposed to bodies just disappearing almost 2 minutes after you've killed them. They should linger for around about 5, and I found that bullet holes will last for at least 10 minutes. As I said, this goes hand in hand with the Hollywood Shootout mod, which you might think is a bit of a silly sounding mod, which is just going to make your game less realistic, but I have a counter argument to that: GL40. The GL40 now shoots these brilliant pills of explosiveness, which will result in sparks and car windows flying all over the place. There's going to be more lingering smoke effects, and if you shoot any sort of metal, again you'll have an awful lot of sparks which will linger. The overall feel of this mod is absolutely fantastic, and as I said, the two go hand in hand. You're going to have much better bullet holes that are going to be lasting for a lengthier period of time, and overall, as I said, it just feels like more of a battle as opposed to a small skirmish. And I'm a huge fan of these two mods and would recommend them highly to anybody. There is no noticeable performance drop, so I see zero downsides. Up next, we have what is going to be a consistent feature on this show. It is the modded mask of the week. This week we're taking a look at the Wreath mask submitted by a White 3 designer, and if there was one thing that was very consistent across the pages of Last Bullet, it was the quality of the modded mask creations. The texture fidelity is amazing, and if there's one thing that really did impress me, it was the fact that there was more detail on some of these masks than the base games masks. The Wreath mask in particular has its own description, and it has shadows in all the right places to allow for materials and customizations to look really impressive on it. This is definitely a mask I advise you check out, unless of course you're a huge fan of the Kenneth mask, which is the mask it's going to replace in your inventory, but I don't know anyone who's a huge fan of the Kenneth mask, so I'm sure you'll be alright there. Moving on to some weapon reskins, we have two today. One is the Fishbones reskin for the GL40, and that was uploaded by Wolfie. Then we have the KSP's Desert Camo. This was uploaded by Vicious Walrus. Now, I'm actually a huge fan of the Fishbones camo. It comes in 3 different colors and includes an option for a customized pirate barrel. The 3 colors are black, blue, and red. You're seeing the black one on screen. I'd just rather run this than not, to be perfectly honest, and it was my favourite of the options for reskins for the GL40, which is, as many of you know, one of my favourite weapons in the game. The KSP's desert camo is kind of uncanny. It looks excellent and realistic, but I'm not sure why you'd want to run desert camo within Washington DC, but you know, each to their own. Again, a really nice and more realistic looking retexture. Last but not least for this week's show, in the future I'm going to be changing it based on the feedback I get, how much time I should spend talking about each mod, how many mods I should feature, and how long the overall video should be. But as I said, for this week, just testing the waters, we have 2 more retextures to take a look at. The first of them is the Mystery Machine. This is a van retexture, quite a well-known one. It was, in fact, I believe, added to the game briefly last Halloween. It is uploaded by the one and only Tatsuto, and is one of the nicest, maybe a bit too vibrant looking van retextures, as I said, in the game. Probably my favourite. We also have the American flag styled loot bag. This one was uploaded by Dude47. Another lovely looking retexture. One of the nicest, more vibrant, again, looking textures for the loot bag. And there's also a feeling that maybe Dallas would bring these along, so if you main Dallas as a character. But I have a feeling that Old Hawks wouldn't be too happy about this, and similar to me, he'd rather be running a Union Jack bag. So, not my personal choice, but definitely a really nice looking retexture. That is it for the Payday 2 Mods of the Week video for this week. There will, of course, be another one coming out next week, but now it's up to you to let me know what you thought of this video, what you'd like to see changed moving into the next one. Link me your own mods that you enjoy using, and check out the Overkill approved Last Bullet Gaming for all your mod needs. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.